All right, first thing out of bed. Not even situated here, right? It's time for the midweek, y'all. Midweek for all my signs. Midweek, hump day, whatever you want to call it. I don't call it hump day anymore. I call it midweek. Anywho, though, I don't really have a whole lot of battling. Let's see if I can get at least a person or two up in here. There's somebody. First, there you go. What's up? What's up? Room's filling up. Here we go. I'm first thing in the morning. I just woke up, y'all. So hopefully my energy picks up throughout the video. If not, my apologies. Hopefully the message gets across good. How y'all doing? What's good? What's good? Anyway, the Knight of Pentacles reverse just flipped itself out while I was shuffling. So let's go ahead and get started with my Aries people. Aries. 2. 3. Here's 4. 5 for my Aries people. Aries people. Aries, man. Gotta be an Aries in here. Knight of Wands. Cool. Okay, I see you're moving on pretty quick from somebody you're pissed off at. Hey, I mean, you know, it's not like you're pissed off enough to fight them. As a matter of fact, I think you're letting your guard down, if anything. And the person that you're dealing with isn't too terribly happy about this situation coming to an end. They don't really feel like anything is working out in their favor right now. Let's see here. Yep. I kind of feel like you're really determined. I mean, there's probably a lot of conflict that was going on right here. But for the most part, I feel like you're just kind of sticking to yourself and ignoring all other options and just kind of tuning out all the drama and whatnot, you know. So, and the person you're dealing with is very aware that it's Ace of Wands reversed, okay? They're kind of getting over it. It's not like it's killing them or anything like that, but they're just not too terribly happy about it. It's kind of like right there in the middle, you know? So, yeah, okay. Okay, yep. So you do feel kind of abandoned. You kind of feel like they did it to you first, is what I think. For some of you may, you know? So it's like you are moving on from this. You are really pissed off at this person, but you still feel kind of abandoned. Like they, in a way, in some type of way, they wronged you, you know? So the person that you're dealing with, they're not really, I don't really know if they're the best decision makers in the world, you know, with the Justice in the reverse, but they also got the King of Swords in the reverse. So they aren't too happy about this. Like I said, they got a nasty attitude, probably nothing nice to say, but let's see what advice we got for you this week. What advice do we got for my Aries people? Advice for my Aries people this week. What advice? 3 shuffles, please. 1. Here's 2. And 3. All right. Don't make any moves right away. The retrograde is almost over. Almost over. Stay away from toxic shit. Especially if it's a Capricorn you're dealing with. But it doesn't matter who you're dealing with. Stay away from toxic shit. If it even smells a little bit toxic, walk that way. Okay? Kind of common sense, but you know, you never know. Never know what kind of advice you're going to need there. Hang on just a little bit longer. Not long with the Hangman here. But when you do, whatever it is that you're about to go do with the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles, definitely make sure you calculate, okay? Be very meticulous in your steps forward. Don't just, blah, you know, like y'all tend to do sometimes. Be careful, okay? It's going to be a bitch, but it's supposed to be, okay? That's what makes us stronger. All right, cool. How about my Taurus people? How about Taurus people? Universe, what do we got for my Taurus people for the rest of this week? My Taurus people. What do we got for my Taurus people? 4 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. feel like some of y'all are losing interest, man. Losing interest in a fire sign, possibly. Doesn't matter who. Man, there's that devil reversed again for you, too. So I kind of feel like you are pretty much avoiding, like, toxic shit for the rest of this week, you know? Could be a Capricorn you're dealing with. But for the most part, I kind of feel like whoever this is you're dealing with, you lost interest in them and you're taking a new leap of faith elsewhere, but you're still keeping an eye on this person. Still keeping an eye on them. And the person you're dealing with is finding happiness elsewhere as well. I kind of feel like the less they pay attention to your all's connection, the happier it makes them, you know? So, yeah. See, look, could be a Cancer or a Sagittarius that you're dealing with as well, but looks like you're moving on and regaining balance back in your life. Okay, person you're dealing with is not making any moves your way. Not, I think they're focused more on work than anything, okay? Yeah, see, y'all got this new start, man. This new start, but boy, you ain't really happy. I mean, it's not that you're not happy. Let's don't say that. Let's just say that your tongue is sharp as fuck, okay? So just tone it down a little bit. Tone it down just a little bit. Oh, yeah, see, the person that you're dealing with, I think they want to come together with you. They do, but they're not. They're not, for whatever reason. Not making any moves, not taking any action. But I kind of feel like, in a way, you're the only option on their mind, okay? You know? Does that make any sense? There's no other options around. With the Seven of Cups reversed, to be more specific as to why I said that. So what advice do we have for my Taurus people? What advice we got, man? Advice, dude. What advice we got? What advice we got for my Taurus people? Should have got some water. My throat's all dry and shit. 4 shuffles. 1. Here's 2. 3. And 4. There's Amber with another 100. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the $99.99, Amber. I made it to Rich and Friends. Oh, man. Well, appreciate you. Thank you. All right. Yep. Dude, y'all are going to bite my head off until I get done saying this, aren't you? Don't start anything new yet. Oh, my God. I can't wait until I'm done saying it. But, hey, if that's what the cards say, that's what I'm going to say. That's just all there is to it. Don't start anything new yet. Oops. Oh, this is going to be a bitch. This is going to be a struggle at times. And when it is, pay attention to what you're learning from it, okay? But do not move. Do not budge. Do not let anybody pull you off your track. And definitely keep your emotions in check, okay? I feel like some of y'all may have a difficult time controlling your emotions. Even if you do, okay? Control your behavior. Let's put it that. All right, yeah. Control your behavior. We can't all control our emotions. But control, even if your emotions are out of control your behavior. If that makes sense. I think a lot of people get that confused, you know. A lot of people be like, oh, I can't control my emotions. Okay, well, if you can't control your emotions, control your behavior, you know. That's the way I look at it. My emotions go out of control all the fucking time, you know, but I control my behavior. You know. Anyway, though, how about my Geminis? How about my Geminis, man? How about my Geminis? Come on, cards, talk at me. They're waking up too. Ooh, Ace of Swords. Could be a new start with an air sign, possibly. But you are an air, so it could just be you. I don't know. Let's see. How about 4 shuffles? 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. And 4. Ooh. Knight of Swords reversed. The energy influencing you here. So definitely not moving very fast. Probably very poor communication too. I do feel like that there is a new start on the horizon, but you're kind of anticipating it. And it's not coming as quick as you want, you know. You do want an equal give and take partnership, whoever this is that you're dealing with, and you're really, really clinging on to this. But there's nothing happening here, man. You got the 4. Okay, so y'all are both doing this shit to each other, you know. I kind of feel like you're clinging just a little bit tighter, but y'all both got a 4. You got the Four of Pentacles, they got the Four of Cups. This is something that's definitely on their mind, and they're feeling pretty lonely. But see, yeah, you're not doing anything. Not doing anything. If anything, there's blocked communication or very poor communication between the two of you, and you're not taking a new leap of faith. Oh, they want a new start with you. They do. Okay, but it's not working out for whatever reason. Because I got the Ace of Wands right here. Let's see what's saying. $9.99 from Less Confused Now. Well, thank you. Thank you so much, Less Confused Now. All right, so yeah, it looks like they definitely want to start right here, and it's not happening. Yeah, you're moving. You're really imbalanced, though. That's the thing. You are making forward movement. You're like progressing in life and starting something new, but you're really, really imbalanced right here. And I think it has to do with the fact that you're clinging on to this. Weren't y'all just getting over it? I just read that the other day. Y'all were just getting over it, right? Yeah. So the person you're dealing with, I kind of feel like, if anything, they're not really as anxious about this as they used to be, because they're aware that it's toxic. Okay, they're aware that it's not a very healthy connection that you all have. At least not in the time being. So, what advice do we have for my Geminis, dude? What advice we got for my Geminis, dude? I'm calling the universe dude. Hey, universe don't care. Hey, me and universe, we be fist bumping and shit. How about 4 shuffles for my Gemini advice? Here's 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. Don't offer your love just yet. The door is not open. Mercury is still in retrograde, dude. Okay? Keep control of your emotions and keep the faith. It's all going to work out, okay? And for right now, I kind of feel like you don't really need to be focused on any love options at all. Like none. Okay? Again, the door is slammed shut. So do not take any new movements towards anybody in love. Just just keep the faith, know that it's all going to work out, and keep control of your emotions, okay? So, who are we on now? Cancer. I knew that. I knew that, man. Cancer people, what's up with y'all? What's up with my Cancers? What's up with my Cancers? 4 shuffles, please. 1. Here's 2. 3. And 4 for my Cancerians. I haven't said that in a while. It's like whenever I go a little bit of time without saying like one of my little coin phrases or whatever, people start being like, "Hey, say it! Start saying it again," you know. Oh, damn, Cancer! What happened, dude? What happened? Shit. Damn, dude. Okay, well, it looks like you're really, really drained overall. Okay. Could be dealing with Leo. I don't know. This could. Oh, all right. Hang on. Let me pull just a couple more cards. Yeah. Okay. So I kind of feel like either. Okay, I got to split this one down the middle. Listen, there's 2 different ways to read this. If it was. Okay, so you're either hanging around anticipating this tower moment, and that's what you're so drained about, or the tower moment already happened, and overall you're very, very drained, okay, because of whatever this was that came to an end. Kind of feel like for a lot of you, though, you're just kind of like hanging around anticipating it. And that anticipation is like causing a massive drain in energy, okay? Take it how it resonates, right? The person you're dealing with, though, they're not waiting on this, but they're not really happy about this either. Okay, I feel like they put a lot of time and work into this right here. It could be an earth sign that you're dealing with, but they're not waiting on it anymore, you know? So, I kind of feel like for the most part, you do have lots of options, but you don't have any faith. Okay, the person you're dealing with, they're probably more focused on work than anything, and they're letting this cycle come to a close, okay? They're letting it come to a close. Yep, and I see very, very poor communication, if not blocked. And looks like you're probably 2 8s right next to each other. Probably ignoring the person. If you can't block the communication, you're at least ignoring them, you know. The person you're dealing with, though, I mean, they're getting over it for the most part. Like it's not really bothering them as bad as it like maybe should be or maybe used to be. But they don't really understand exactly what went wrong. Could be an Aquarius that you're dealing with. They're not really 100% sure exactly even how to fix this if it was possible, but it doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like it. This right here, if you try to fix this, you're a dum-dum. I'm just saying. Not pointing fingers at Cancer, anybody. I don't care who you are. I don't care what your sign is. If you try to fix something like this, you're an idiot. Okay? It's the beginning of a new cycle. I don't think you're going to do that, though. I don't think you're going to do that. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. So anyway, what advice do we have for my Cancers? What advice do we have? What advice do we have for my Cancers, man? Advice. All right. 4 shuffles. 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. And 4. All right, keep control of your emotions. Don't try to do everything all by yourself, okay? If you look for help, you will find a sense of victory, okay? Probably much more so than trying to do it all by yourself. Yep. Just let off the gas. Don't make any sudden movements. Don't walk away. Don't go anywhere. Don't make any decisions right off the bat right now. I'm gonna keep repeating this, dude, to like every single sign. I think just don't make any movements just yet. Like I said, I think you should focus more on getting control of your emotions and seeking out and accepting help that's offered to you. Okay, that makes sense. Good dealio, Emilio. How about my Leos, dude? Leos, man. Where y'all at? Where's my Leos? $10 from Mommy Love Griffin. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Leo. Oops, sun in the reverse, Leo. Damn, dude. All right, 4 shuffles. 1. Here's 2. 3. 4. For my Leos, man. 4, universe. Gotta ask the universe to put these cards in order for me. That's why I do that, by the way. Some people ask me why I always, why a certain number of shuffles and why do I say it out loud? I kind of partially do that just because but even if I'm just reading something like by myself with no camera and nobody around, I still do that. Okay? Because it's like the vibration of your words is pretty strong. And I'm asking universe to please put these cards in order for me and please use this number of shuffles, so. Just figured I'd throw that out there. I don't know why. Anyway, though, 6 of Pentacles. Okay, so I definitely feel like whatever it is you're involved with right now, there is equal give and take. So it is looking pretty good right here. It may not be like exactly what you want it to be. I really don't think it is what you want it to be at all. But the fact still stands. You are moving on from something very, very painfully. 2 6s right in a row. Okay, and you are letting your guard down. It looks like the person that you're dealing with, though, they've lost interest. They've lost the passion. They don't. But for whatever reason, this is something that you're kind of like, you're moving on from it. I see you taking the actions and like doing what needs to be done, but in here, you're not, okay? See what I'm saying? In here, you're not. All right, see? See, you're taking the actions, you're taking the physical movement, but on the inside, I just don't see it. I don't see it. The person you're dealing with is letting this situation come to a close. And see, like I said, you're taking the actions. You're doing what you got to do. You know what you got to do. But as far as the way you feel, boy, Leo tongue sharp as a mug. Boy, I'm going to tell you what. And the person that you're dealing with is like, hell to the no. Hell to the no. Not coming together with you and not offering any love right here, okay? So, what advice do we have? What advice do we got for my Leos, man? Advice, universe. Advice, universe, for my Leos this week. That one just yelled at me. 4 shuffles. 1. Here's 2. 3. And 4. All right, you got it too. Keep the keep the faith, okay? Keep. I swear to God, dude, you cannot make this shit up. Wait, don't start anything new right now. I swear, dude, you can't make this up. You cannot make this up. And these are not the same cards that have been coming out for everybody else. They're different cards that say the same thing, basically. Wait with the Three of Wands. Don't make any moves. Don't start anything new just yet. Mercury's still in retrograde, dude. If like whatever pain you're feeling, don't let anybody like catch on to it. Don't let anybody see it, you know? I kind of feel like you should probably work on making decisions based on logic and reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure that there's a lot going on in here. You got to work on putting your head up above water, you know, for the rest of this week. And don't try to communicate with the person that you're dealing with, but it wouldn't hurt to keep an eye on them just to see how they're doing. All right? I swear, dude. Anyway, God damn it. Clear your throat chakra, Rich. Oh, shut the hell up. I know what I'm doing. It's getting cleared. It's getting cleared. All right. So who are we on now? Who was that? Leo? Virgo. Virgo. I need to get me like a poster with all the signs on it so that I can just look up at it. All right. Virgos for the rest of this week. Virgo. Yay, Virgo. Yay. Wheel of Fortune. Hail to the yeah. 4 shuffles. 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. And 4. Yes, Pixie B is like the timestamp champ, dude. Pixie B is the timestamp champ. I hope I'm saying that right. Sounds good, though. Virgo. King of Pentacles reversed is the energy influencing you, but it's right next to the Wheel of Fortune. So I kind of feel like whatever this decision is that you're making, like, I feel like for the most part, you're just like, you know what? I'm being a little bit too stubborn. I should just loosen it up a little bit and just go that way, you know? So it looks like for the most part, I feel like you're really listening to your intuition. And if anything, you would rather be single. Rather probably be single, okay? The person that you're dealing with, they're clinging on to this, but they're not making any moves towards you either, okay? Could be an earth sign that you're dealing with. I see a lot of you. You're not taking a new leap of faith right here. And some of you are like, I feel more like this is being completely emotionally closed off to the person that you're dealing with. And the person you're dealing with, this coming to an end feels like 10 swords stuck in their back. They are not too happy about this. Okay. Ooh, look what Virgo's got. Check it out, man. A new little love offer on the horizon. Okay, yeah, y'all are kind of, y'all are mirroring each other. You got the King of Swords reversed. They got the Queen of Swords reversed. So definitely emotionally closed off to each other. Okay. One, the other, or both of you could also have a difficult time controlling your emotions, but kind of goes, that's kind of like a 2-in-1 kind of deal right there, you know? So in an ability, and with the lack of ability to control your emotions, you completely shut them off, you know? And it definitely looks like the person you're dealing with is trying to release this and let this go, okay? Trying to. I don't really see a whole lot of, I mean, not effort, but I don't see a whole lot of success on that. Anywho, what advice do we got for my Virgos? What advice do we got for my Virgos? 4 shuffles, please. 1, 2. There's 3. And 4. All right, don't try to do everything all by yourself, okay? Especially when it comes to matters of the heart. If there's somebody out there who kind of like comes up and is like, hey, Virgo, you know, it doesn't look like you're feeling all that great today. Need to talk about something, you know? Talk about it. Open it up. And, you know, that kind of thing with the 9 of Cups reversed. Like, don't try to be all emotionally independent, especially if you don't feel good. All right? Right now, I can't really say don't make any moves, But it's telling you to wait. It is telling you to wait before you do anything. Okay, the ships are coming in, okay? The Four of Wands is in the reverse. That door is not open yet. It's not open yet. But for right now, whatever decision you are making, don't move, dude. Don't budge. Don't let anybody sway you off of the decision that you've made. Period. Zero, zip, zilch. You know? You know everything that you need to know about this situation. So anyway. Libra. How about my Libras, dude? How about my Libras, dude? How about my Libras? Libras. How about my Libras? 4 shuffles, please. 1. There's 2. Flip-flop nation. Ha! 3 and 4. Oh, silly, bro. I said I got a stick. Hey, put the stick down, y'all. Come on now. All right. See, hey. Looks like you didn't put the sword down, though. All right. So the energy influencing you is the 5 of Swords in the reverse. You threw the sword down. You're like, fuck it, man. Fuck it. I'm tired of it. Or at least that's what you're doing, okay? So I definitely feel like you either already did or you are like right on the verge of taking a new leap of faith elsewhere, and you're really imbalanced right now. You're really like I think probably really nervous. This is affecting your work, possibly, or just like your daily routine, it's kind of thrown off a little bit as a result of this. The person that you're dealing with, they're not manifesting anything new right now, but they are like coming off very, very cold and closed off and emotionally detached, okay? This is a hell of a burden on you, but I feel like you don't want it to show, Thanks, what's that, Chris? Chris, thanks for the $4.99. I appreciate you. Anyway, though, this is definitely a burden, okay? But I really don't feel like you're wanting it to show. You're going out, you're hanging out, you're having fun, you know what I'm saying? There's still a whole lot of, yeah, I'm Libra and I feel so great, but on the inside, you don't, the person that you're dealing with, I think they're starting something new elsewhere, or at least trying to. They're trying to, but I don't really feel like it's working out in their favor right now, especially with Mercury being in retrograde. With Mercury being in retrograde, this is what you get when you try to start something new. This is what you get. You see why? This is the person you're dealing with. This is what they're doing. And yeah, and they are holding a grudge. I feel like they're looking back at you very, very negatively. So at least near the end of the week, I feel like you're going to be focused more on regaining the balance into your life and avoiding this individual right here. Yeah, see, this person right here, the person you're dealing with, this is what they're working on. They're working on a new start and a new love offer right here, but Mercury's in fucking retrograde, so it's not going to work out for them right now. Or if it does, it's not going to be very smooth. It's not going to, So, anywho, what advice do we have? What advice do we got, man? What advice? What advice do we got for my Libras? Ooh! Let's get 4 shuffles. Hang on, y'all. Hang on. 1. There's 2. Here's 3. And 4. Whoever just sent the $10 to my PayPal, thank you so much. All right. Hey, there is some there is some silver lining right here, okay? So, don't make any movements just yet. Okay? Don't make any movements just yet. And don't try to come together with anybody just yet, okay? But check it out, man. This is right there. It's right there on the horizon. I think you had the 3 of Wands a little earlier, didn't you? Or, man, I don't know. Anyway, this is like all these cards put together here give me a very 3 of Wandy kind of feel. It's like, dude, I can see that ace right over there, and watch your tongue. Watch your tongue. Right now, things are at a period of plateau, okay? Watch your tongue, dude. All right? Don't cut anybody's head off when you open your mouth. All right? Okie dokie. How are we talking about coffee and shit? Talking about coffee. I didn't even get any coffee this morning, y'all. I like rolled basically straight out of bed and threw on a hoodie right here and click record or live or whatever the button is. Anyway, how about my Scorpios, dude? Scorpios. How are Scorpios doing? Ooh, shit. Page of Cups, dude. How about 4 shuffles for Scorpio? Oops. 1. Here's 2. 3. And 4. Okay, check it out. So the energy influencing you is the moon in the reverse. Okay, so could be a Pisces that you're dealing with, but whatever it is, I feel like you've probably been keeping to yourself for quite a bit while you go through some internal changes, and now you're coming out of that. Okay, looks like you're scheming and plotting. There's Chris again with $4.99. Thanks, appreciate you. Looks like you're still scheming and it's kind of scheming and plotting. Some of y'all could be being dishonest and deceitful and lying. Some of you are just very, very carefully and meticulously planning your next move. Okay? But for those of you who are being dishonest, like out of loneliness and insecurity, just go inside and cut that shit out. I'm not pointing fingers at the whole Scorpio side. It could go either way. Take it how it resonates, okay? Either way, though, the person that you're dealing with, there is no communication. I do feel like they're keeping an eye on you, though, like peeping your Facebook and whatnot. And, you know, they're not, yeah, 6 of Cups reverse, dude. They're holding a grudge. They're looking back at you very negatively.
Like, oh, you gotta see what Scorpio just posted today.
You know? Anyway, though, man, I tell you what, I kind of feel like you definitely want like a new start here. There's some kind of offer as a result of not being able to walk away from something. So some of you may be offering a start right here, but the person you're dealing with, it feels like that in order for things to work out in their favor, they need to release and let go of this. Okay, so I don't know. I feel like some of y'all are going to make a decision to like fix this and work on this. So that's what I feel like. You know, there's a decision that's going to be made to like either prevent this tower from falling all the way or try to pick it back up and build it again. I don't know. Take it how it resonates, okay? So, see? Anyway, though, what advice do we have for Scorpio? What advice do we got for Scorpio universe? What advice do we have? What advice do we have? 4 shuffles. 1, 2. Cards are falling all over the place. There's 3 and 4. Okay, well, this is interesting here, okay? Usually, whenever I pull the signs advice, it pretty much gives them something very, very similar to kind of what they were already going through. This right here is telling me, like, if some of y'all are trying to, or at least thinking about fixing this, don't. Hell no, dude. Keep moving. It'll hurt, but it'll heal, okay? I promise you. You need to go inside and probably isolate yourself a little bit. Not in a bad way, but just kind of like stay to yourself for just a little bit longer. And you need to make a decision to let this go and release it, okay? Do not try to manifest anything new right now. Don't try to manifest anything new. Okay, what was that? Is that Scorpio's advice? Yeah, okay, so Sagittarius. Man, I can't even keep up with myself today. Can't even keep up with myself. I probably should have, I probably should have went to the store and got me a coffee or an energy drink or something before I decided to do this, but, whoo, shit. Saggy Wadges. 4 shuffles. 1. There's 2. There's 3. And 4. All right, so the tower flipped itself out while I was shuffling. So I kind of feel like I was scared. I was like, oh, damn, man, that cannot be, you know. But the energy influencing you is the moon card. Could be a Pisces that you're dealing with. But since that came out right next to this tower right here, I feel like that there was a particular tower moment, like, excuse me, some kind of big life-changing moment. And you had a lot going on in here. You've been going through lots of changes since that happened, okay? Right now, you're not starting anything new. You may be having some trouble financially, but I really don't feel like... Okay, so... Ooh, I just now noticed that. Some of y'all who know a lot about the tarot are probably going to make fun of me, but I just noticed that little bull head right down there. You know? You ever notice that? So, I mean, I always say that the King of Pentacles is stubborn as hell, but, like, I just now noticed that for the first time. Anyway, so I feel like whatever this is that you're doing right here, you're not budging, you're not moving, okay? You don't really feel like it's time yet. Does that make sense at all? Okay, it could be an earth sign that you're dealing with, could be a Pisces. The person you're dealing with, they don't really have any faith, and I feel like that they might be going through some financial issues, possibly, or there's just part of them that wishes this didn't come to an end as well, okay? For the most part, I see you not really trying to focus on it too much, okay? With the hangman in the reverse. God damn, I keep yawning, dude. I should have got coffee before I did this video. I'm still like, Anyway, though, I see you like you're not really showing it, okay? And you're not really letting it affect you. You're still probably like still hanging out, still having fun, still having a good time. Man, there's just this in here, though, there's a lot going on that you're not letting anybody know about. The person you're dealing with, though, this is very, very heavy on their mind, but they're putting the fucking stick down and not wanting to fight either, okay? So, yeah, you're releasing yourself and letting go of this. Oh, motherfucker. All right, I'm gonna stop yawning, I swear. So anyway, yep, you're releasing it, you're letting go of this right here, but there's still something that you're waiting on. I don't know if you're waiting on this individual right here, and this right here is like the biggest mental tug of war that the person that you're dealing with is dealing with, you know? So you got 6 of Swords reversed and the 8 of Cups in the upright. So it's like they're walking away from this, but they cannot quit thinking about it. It's like they haven't truly dropped it. Haven't really let it go, you know? Take that however it resonates. Okay, what advice do we have for my Saggy Wadges? What advice for my Saggies, boy? What advice? 4 shuffles. 1. There's 2. 3. And 4. Thanks, Honey Wolf. I just unblocked her, too. Anyway. Alright, so, right now, this situation was supposed to be painful. It was supposed to be, okay? Can't really explain why. I don't really have the time right now, but this pain is going to awaken something in you, okay? For right now, don't offer anything. Don't accept any offers. It's not really like you can, like, I don't know how to explain it. With the 10 of Wands in the reverse and the Death in the reverse, okay? So it's not really like you can change the past, but you can learn from the sadness and the burden that this put on you, okay? This is meant to teach you something, and it's going to bring out the best in you, okay, with the Emperor card. Like I said, that makes sense at all? That makes sense? Anyway, whoops. Oh, my cards just fell all over the place, man. Capricorn, dude. Y'all pulling in some intense energy, huh? Capricorn. Come on, cards. Behave. Alrighty. 4 shuffles for Capricorn, please. 1. Here's 2. 3. And 4 for my Cappies. Hey, there you are, man. Check it out. And you're all out of your element. You're in the reverse. That can also go, well, several different ways. You're avoiding toxic people in toxic situations or moving on from one. Right now, yeah, I feel like you turned and walked away from somebody or someone because it was too toxic and there was no teamwork there. Okay? The person that you're dealing with, though, I kind of feel like for the most part, there's a door open for them, like, and it's not you, but they're too scared to walk through it, I think. Okay? Yeah, they still want to offer love to you, but they're releasing themselves from the mental, the wheels. You know what I'm saying? Like thinking about it all the time. But it looks like to me like your intuition is telling you to start something new elsewhere and get this burden off your back, and announce it. Don't like keep it to yourself. Like that's what this is telling me. And anyway, though, yeah, the person that you're dealing with, they're going ahead and letting the situation come to an end, but they do feel like there's unfinished business between the two of you. Good Lord, man. I need me some coffee. Need me some coffee. Remember that shit Trump tweeted? What was that? He said, despite the negative press, coffee. Now, every single time I say I want to get some coffee in the morning, I always say I want to get some coffee. Anyway, what am I doing? Oh yeah, advice for Capricorn. See, I'm still half asleep, y'all. I'm still half asleep. I figured that doing this video would wake me up, but it's not. It's not. I'm still sleepy as hell. 4 shuffles. 1. Here's 2. Oops. Here's 3. And 4. Advice, man. Advice. Let the tower fall. Let it fall. Okay? Don't forget, like, the details of this situation. Don't forget that, okay? It's meant to teach you something. There you are. Showing your face while I'm shuffling. But yeah, don't forget it. Just don't wait on this. Yeah, you're going to feel abandoned, okay? Either that or there's some people you need to abandon, okay? But there'll be happiness on the other side of that, okay? I promise you that. But again, this right here, for whatever reason, is really, really standing out to me, okay? You need to let this tower fall, like I said. Some people you probably need to abandon, or you'll feel abandoned either way. But do not forget about the details of this situation. There's something you were meant to learn, okay? Now, how about my Aquarius people? Aquarius. What is good with my Aquarians? Any aquas in the house? Over 500 of you up in here. Got to be at least one aqua, man. 4 shuffles. 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. Whoops. And 4. Almost drove the wheels off of this deck right here. Alrighty, the energy influencing you is the Knight of Wands, man. Knight of Wands. It looks like something definitely came to an end right here, and you're moving on from it. Pretty damn quick, too. Okay, the person that you're dealing with has a lot of options right now, and I feel like they may be starting something with one of them, okay? For the most part, though, you're not holding on to this, and you're ignoring them, if anything, okay? Yeah, the person you're dealing with, they are making forward movement, but they're not really all that happy. They're not really all that happy, okay? So, I don't know, they may, like I said, they have the 7 of Cups in the upright and the Ace of Cups. So they could be starting something with definitely with one of these options that they have, or they could be wanting a new start with you. I say that because the sun's in the reverse down here. So they're not really all that happy, even though they are making forward movement. Could be a Cancer that you're dealing with, okay? This right here, I mean, you do miss them. Let's see, 222 from Elena. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Thank you. Anyway, though, yeah, you do miss them, but this situation was something that is completely out of your control. Okay, completely and totally out of your control. Looks like they're really, really, really determined. Okay, very determined. They're listening to their intuition, but they also got the Five of Wands right here. It could be that their intuition is telling them that conflict is what brought this to a close. Possibly. I don't know. This is confusing. Does this make sense? Mary, 20 bucks. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. All righty. What advice do we have for my Aquarius people? What advice? What advice? Advice for my Aquarians. 4 shuffles, please. 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. And 4. Damn it. Okay, whatever decision you made, do not move from it. Do not let anybody sway you. Do not listen to. Well, not saying don't listen to anybody, but okay, King of Pentacles right here. Do not move. Do not budge. Stay on the path you're on. Okay. For the most part, you probably need to ignore any love offers or any kind of new options right now. Just ignore them. Don't forget what this person did to you. Do not forget. Okay. I know some of you may have a little bit of a habit, maybe 6 months to a year, just chucking it and being like, moved on from that. It's really easy to do. Do not forget what this person did, okay? You're going to be imbalanced. I kind of feel like for the most part, you need to go inside and like spend some more time in here and probably isolated and away from other people. Definitely with the 7 of Cups in the reverse, the Hermit, and work on getting balance back into your emotions and into your life and whatnot, okay? All right, so how's about my Pisces people? Pisces people, that was just Aquarius. What's your name? Samantha? That just got known with Aquarius. I'm about to do Pisces right now, and then the video will be over, so you can go back and check the playback. There will be timestamps. There will be timestamps, okay? So anyway, there we go. 3 of Pentacles reversed. So how about 3 shuffles for my Pisces people? 1. Here's 2. And 3. $24.99 from Honey Wolf. Hey, I appreciate it. It ain't that big a deal. All righty. So my Pisces people, shit, man, I don't know what. All right. So the world in the reverse is the energy influencing you, okay? Definitely no teamwork going on with whoever you're dealing with. I kind of feel like for the most part there is unfinished business lingering between you and whoever you're dealing with right here, because the 10 of Cups is in the reverse. So whatever type of either family situation or relationship or whatever came to an end, you're definitely moving on painfully, but it feels like there's unfinished business, and there is lingering in the air. $5 from Steph. Thank you so much. But like I always say about unfinished business, leave it unfinished. That's fine. As long as the energy cord that is binding you and another person has negative energy flowing back and forth, do not try to fix unfinished business, okay? It does not work. It never works, okay? So the person that you're dealing with right here, I kind of feel like for the most part, there may have been a lot of conflict going on right here, and that's what put a halt to this. A lot of conflict. Stick swinging and shit, right? And that's what put this to a halt pretty much for the most part. I feel like that your intuition is telling you not to work on this. The person that you are dealing with, they do miss you, and they do think about this, and they do feel kind of lonely as a result of this. Yeah, for the most part, I feel like you're not waiting on this anymore, and you are not starting anything new with them, okay? The person that you're dealing with, they don't even really have the interest to work on it, okay? But they do, their main focus is keeping their emotions in check right here, okay? So, What advice do we have? Yes, hit the like button, leave a comment, and share this video. Thank you, Mary. What advice do we got for my Pisces people, man? What advice do we got? Advice. Whoops. 4 shuffles. 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. And 4. Booby doop, booby boo, booby doop, booby boo, booby doop, booby doop, booby boo, booby doop. Okay, yeah, that's gonna be your theme song now, booby doop. Anyway, definitely right now, I think you need to focus on gaining balance and finding your own sense of emotional independence. Okay, with the Temperance and the 9 of Cups. Right now, you do not need to make any moves, okay? It's going to feel like time is dragging ass. It's supposed to feel that way, okay? And Mercury's in retrograde. I don't really know what to tell you, okay, with the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Do not try to come together with the individual that you are dealing with, or anybody right now, for that matter. And right now, I feel like you need to focus more on your money and more on work than pretty much anything, especially love bullshit. Okay, Pauline just sent $2. Thank you so much. All right, y'all. I'm gonna hop on out of here. I greatly appreciate my digital bodyguards in here. Man, y'all can't escape them, dude. Y'all can't escape my digital bodyguards, Honey Wolf and Mary Lee. Anyway, though, I greatly appreciate all y'all that tuned in, and Pixie B for the timestamps, Nancy for the $4. Thank you so much. Thank you all for the positive feedback, the comments, and whatnot. And I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I'll see y'all later. I got a couple of personal things to do, like personal readings. And let's see, tonight I'll probably be live on Facebook.